there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Taken there by Cabrera. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So striding in, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
Too high, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. To 2-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Hitting guys back to back. Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Chu at third. Odor on second. Andrus at first with no outs. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park, but that could work against you.
In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Ground ball to the second. This could be two. Taken in by Wong. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. At the plate, Ronald Guzman. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Bader sprinting after it. One run is scored. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he's in safely to third. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind in the count, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. Andrus has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Here comes the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Cabrera takes it in. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. In his career against Mike Minor, he's just 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And look at this, Molina trying for 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting 7th.
Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First offering on its way. Liner towards second. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Into the box, Delino DeShields. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. Digging in to try it again, Shin-Soo Choo. He worked to walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. No balls and a strike to count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. DeShields leads off second with nobody out. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Here's Rougned Odor now. And it's fouled away. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Oh, he nails his third consecutive batter. Get him out of here. He went right back after the very next hitter. And I think that's going to be the last pitch he throws in this one. And indeed it is. That's all, says the home plate umpire. He's ejected from the ball game. And you could see that one coming a mile away.
Yeah, at this point, it's just becoming a matter of player safety. You can't have a guy out there hitting back-to-back hitters. It certainly looks suspicious, but even if there wasn't any intent, he probably doesn't deserve to stay in the game anyway.
John Gant will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
St. Louis, number 53, John Gant.
Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here.
1 run scores, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Joey Gallo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-2. And, oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around
in the dirt and block behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Andrus on third. Mazara is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Has Dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Now batting. The
first offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And it's 1-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
The 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Now at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he popped him up. Wong is calling for it, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Yeah, man, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna to the track. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the blowout continues.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
The designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
As he sends it on the ground to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around. Here's the second baseman, Kolten Wong. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazar is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Shields is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Stepping in,
Rougned
Odor. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the need of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Stepping up to the plate, Elvis Andrus. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Odor on at first, nobody out. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
This is skied into short left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Chasen Shreve will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Joey Gallo will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a...
And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Now the 3-0 offering. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Ready for another chance? Ronald Guzman. In his career versus this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. Throw to first, but he's back in safely. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So digging in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Andres, the runner at third. Mazara at second. Cabrera on at first with 2 down. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, no one really likes getting flunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Shin-Soo Choo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Fowler. But he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is. 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score.
Leading off for the
so that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things...
Now a drive by DeJong. This ball is hit well to left field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. 1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And another foul ball. Again, another foul ball. A ball hit to Andrus at short. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, right fielder.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will get a force out on the play. Oh, talk about stick yards, strand a couple. And they remain well behind. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. And no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 0-2 freezes him on the inside, strike 3. Digging in, Nomar Mazara 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. A ball and no strikes. 1-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Mazara blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's Joey Gallo now, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
He loses him on ball 4. Coming to the plate now as Asdrubal Cabrera. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and the throw sails. It's over his head. So he moves all the way up to third here. Gallo stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. 2-1 the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Ronald Guzman will be next, and he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Runner at second here with 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Coming to the plate now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away. What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Delino DeShields is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.